Recently I started posting videos on pressure testing Aikido and analyzing other martial arts such as Bujinkan and Krav Maga. As it already happened once before, as soon as I start doing it, I get tons of comments telling me that it actually works, but I am doing it wrong. That when I pressure test it, I fail as a martial artist and that it's not the martial art's fault. I get a lot of these comments, but no videos to show how these individuals are doing it the right way. How they succeed as a martial artist where I, quote unquote, fail. So I decided to pose a challenge. I challenged Wing Chun, Aikido, Bujinkan, and Krav Maga practitioners to send footage of them applying their techniques against fully resisting and spontaneously attacking opponents. Now I know that many of these people will tell me, but my martial art is too dangerous against a fully resisting opponent. So here's a solution. Put on a full body armor just like in this video. As you can see, in these conditions, you can go out pretty much full force without worrying about hurting your opponent. If you won't consider doing it or you have never done it before, how do you really know that your opinion is true? What do you base your opinion on and what makes you so certain? Is it because you heard a story of how it works? Is it because your instructor said so? How can you be sure unless you try to pressure test it yourself? How can you be sure if you're not even willing to try? I did make a similar offer 3 years ago to Aikido people to send me footage of their Aikido working under live resistance. Unfortunately, even after the video was watched almost 80,000 times, I received only a single video where an Aikido instructor does a technique after the attacker makes a single punch and then stops. Nothing more. Meanwhile, I did receive a lot of excuses. One of them is that the person does not want to be seen on record. I promise you, if you want to, I'll blur your face out and nobody's gonna recognize you. If you tell me that your joint locks are too dangerous, then how come BJJ and Judo practitioners go at 100% intensity in competition and usually don't get hurt? Personally, I think that these comments of critiques that I'm getting are examples of cognitive dissonance. The term cognitive dissonance is used to describe the mental discomfort that results from holding two conflicting beliefs, values, or attitudes. This conflict causes feelings of unease or discomfort. People attempt to relieve this tension in different ways, such as by rejecting, explaining away, or avoiding new information. In other words, when I challenge someone's beliefs, in this case that their martial art doesn't work, and the person who strongly believes in his practice, this challenge creates a sense of discomfort. These people are unwilling to even consider that maybe their martial arts practice is not what it claims to be. And in order to keep their absolute belief alive and to decrease their discomfort of being challenged, they let the steam out by simply rejecting or explaining away the new information to justify their beliefs. Meanwhile, they don't bother to test or prove their arguments. Yet here is where my challenge comes in. If you believe that your practice works, it is your responsibility to question why you believe it. It is your duty to test your beliefs and to prove them. And if you don't, how can you be certain and make public claims that what you're saying is true? Otherwise, we end up living out the tu quoque fallacy, which is an invalid attempt to discredit an opponent by answering criticism with criticism, but never actually presenting a counter-argument or counter-evidence to the original disputed claim. And I know that many of you will feel frustrated and angry while listening to this video, but stop and consider. If you feel frustrated, isn't it likely that it's a case of cognitive dissonance? Doesn't it mean that you feel challenged and you have no way of proving your beliefs? Also, remember the 5 stages of grieving, which starts with denial and anger. And yet again, if you're absolutely certain that your practice works, shouldn't it be easy to prove it? Why not simply do it then? My email is rokasleo@gmail.com. I'll be looking forward for your proof of efficiency. If you want to see how we pressure tested Aikido, click on this video right here. Until we see each other in another video, I wish you to own your journey.